Hello, Cancer. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Cancer. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you so much. Cancer, I'm here with a couple of Oracle decks, the Wisdom of the Oracle and the, I think it's the Animal Spirit Oracle is what it's called. I'm here to mix these energies up, and then we're going to throw some tarot at them to find out what's going on in the week ahead. If you are here real time, then I am talking about the first week of December. But no matter when you find this, today, tomorrow, next year, it may resonate because it is a general reading after all. And so let's find out what's going on. And if you are here and you're always here, Cancer, showing up again, thank you. If you have a Cancer placement and you're offering the thumbs up for growing this tribe, I appreciate you. Thanks so much. And if you are the person who is brand new and you're just rolling up on all these shenanigans, welcome here. There is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner if you decide to stay. We have a beautiful Cancer tribe here. I hope that you will join. All right, let's find out what is going on here. Tell me about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. All right, everything's falling apart here. Got the tribe. Tell me about the tribe. We've got the observer. So you're observing your tribe from the distance. Why is that? We've got card number 94, which is a 13. Oh, you're in the midst of transformation. That's what it is. You're working on the self. We've got card number 8. And card number 13. I feel like you are eyeing some sort of a tribe from the distance, wondering whether you should approach, wondering whether you should include yourself or introduce yourself. It feels like that you've been working on yourself. That's what it feels like, Cancer. You've been working really hard on yourself, and I think that you're in the midst of change. You're in the midst of transformation, and that's why you're watching things. You're observing from a distance. Wouldn't be unlike you to observe from a distance. We do have the here and now. So it feels like that's where you are right now. You're in the here and now, but I feel like you're still a little bit in the past, I want to say, as we look at this card here. I feel like 32 tells me that maybe you're still living in a tiny bit of lack, that you're in the midst of transformation, right? You're still healing. We can see this egg is more into the past than it is into the future. And so I feel like you are... Oh, it says you are here. You are here. I feel like you are about ready to cross some sort of a threshold here. Got a never-ending story, but it also is a card number 37, which is a 10. It feels like something that may have to do with love for you, Cancer, may be resuming. Look, I don't make the rules. I'm just a player in the game. It's Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde, it's going to, with the outro that we have for the last 2 weeks after Mercury comes out of retrograde, we still have a shadow phase, right? So that takes us all the way into January the 2nd. So y'all, we're stuck in this retrograde energy right through until the new year. Tell me more about Cancer, please. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Here we go. Tell me more about Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me more about Cancer. We've got co-create with spirit. Well, that's very interesting because this deck also has a co-create with spirit card. And when I did a reading for Pisces, Pisces had a co-create with spirit, and it was in this position. So we have the crow spirit. Card number 17 is healing. It is the star in tarot. Co-create with spirit. I feel like you are right now in tandem working with spirit, trying to heal something here. It might be healing the mind. The crow spirit flies, right? And the crow flies, and that's the air. And to me, it feels like air energy. So I feel like you're up in your head. Also, card number 17 comes after 16 in the tarot in the major arcana. 16 is the tower. So I feel like you've just passed through some sort of a major tower, which may have scattered your tribe. Maybe you're just not in touch with the people you used to be in touch with because you're in some sort of a transformational energy. So it feels like this card 17 also is, the star, which is in fact in Aquarius energy. So I feel right now you're up in your head trying to co-create with spirit, figure out what your next steps are. And it's time for you to move out of this position of being in the here and now. I feel like you are sort of looking out there to see what it is you want to do next. Do you want a new tribe? Tell me more. We have take time out, and I feel like that's what you're doing right now. You're taking time out. You're in hermit mode currently. For some of you, not all of you, or maybe you're sort of in and out of hermit mode. Either way, I don't think you're really interacting with the tribe at this time. I feel like you're observing them from a distance. It's like everyone else is out there having fun, and you're in your transformational energy. I think you want to be there, though. I don't think you're being forced to be there. Bottom of the deck is the chameleon spirit. Act as if. This is manifestation, right? We've got card number 14. You're trying to bring things into some sort of a balance, right? It's about integrating everything. Maybe you're in the midst of integrating shadow, but into your life. But act as if tells me that you are still in the manifestation energy. Card number 14 is in the major arcana is temperance energy. So it feels like you're waiting for the right time or the right moment, a moment of alchemy. The time when you finally finish with this integration or pulling everything together here is, I feel like that's what this energy is about here. Let's look at tarot. Tell me about tarot. Tell me about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Cancer, there is a tarot sale on private reads if you're interested, and it is only until the 30th of November, just another couple of days. If you're interested in doing that, please look at the pinned comment below. There is a coupon code for 10% off if you're interested in getting in under the line here. You'll have to book with me by 11:59 p.m. on the 29th in order to get the deal. All right. Check out the pinned comment. There we go. And we are looking at the 8 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you don't know what to do with this group of people. I almost want to say, Cancer, that they were a group of people that you're no longer interested in hanging out with. But it's like you're observing them from a distance. You're like, really? It feels like when we do go through a transformation, though, and we change vibrations, sometimes we do leave a tribe behind. And it feels like you've been really working on yourself. We do have a couple of 8s here. You might be seeing 8s. You might be seeing 5s. We have 5-5, which tells me as a reader that things are about to change quickly. There is quick change in the midst here, and I feel like the quick change is coming with some sort of healing here. Tell me more about Cancer. We've got the Justice card. Yeah. Kind of was feeling that too. It's like everything is coming together. Something is about to be restored. It's like you're restoring your energy, or you're restoring your health. Maybe you're restoring your mental health. It could be that, because we do have the 8 of Swords here. Tell me about the Observer. It's the Observer watching. We've got the Moon. Very cool. You're watching the Moon. So I want to say that it does feel like you're in the midst of integrating the shadow with the self. Looking into the deep, dark things. Looking at the Moon. The Observer is looking into the sky, right? It looks like this Observer is looking at the Moon. It feels like you are looking deeply within the self, or you are looking at the Moon saying, what about me? What do I do now? What do I do at this time? It feels like you're unsure about what you should be doing at this moment. The Moon energy is the energy of maybe a little bit of fear, not really knowing what's on the other side. Maybe that's why you're hesitating. That's Cancer and Pisces energy. We also have Libra energy here. Let's keep going here. Tell me more about Cancer. We've got Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy as well. We've got the Queen of Cups. That's your energy here. Feminine or masculine, the Queen of Cups is here. I feel like you are the one who has been sort of up in your head. I feel like you've been a prisoner of your thoughts, a prisoner of the mind. Feels like you feel your hands are tied when it comes to this tribe. And it feels as though you are ready for something new. This Queen of Good Cheer, feminine or masculine, is Cancer energy. And oh, look at that. Isn't that interesting? There is a moon, a full moon outside both places here. Now this looks like it's a picture, but this looks like it's outside. I want to say that there is a full moon coming up on the 15th of December. It is a full moon in Gemini, and that is going to put you in a place of sort of introspection. And I think that you're already in that energy. Like it feels like you're already feeling introspective here. I feel like this Justice card is telling me that you know that you're going to have to let go of something in order to be in a better place, in order to be in a place that's stable. But I feel like you feel it's going to be a lonely place if you let go. And I feel like you're sort of up in your head about letting go of the tribe. People that maybe you've outgrown. Energies you've outgrown. Oh my, we've got the king and the queen. Very interesting energies here. Oh, you want justice. It looks like, Cancer, it feels here that there are two people who I feel that they mirror each other. So we do have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This is Scorpio, this is Cancer, right? And we have Pisces here. We have all the water signs represented here. And I feel that there are two people who are not speaking to each other. You can see that these two people, if they are speaking, it's very intermittently. It's like we're carrying on our own lives in parallel play. I want to say that we're kind of doing the same things. We feel the same things. We're thinking about each other, but we are carrying on our lives as though we are separate. It feels like you might be thinking about this person a lot. And I feel like there is to be some justice or something to be restored between the Queen and the King of Cups. Tell me more about this. This has become very interesting for you, Cancer. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. This has been taking forever. This has been taking years. I feel like you already know this person. This person could be a friend or maybe someone that knows you have feelings, or you know that they have feelings, but nobody is saying anything. There needs to be a balance here. It almost feels like two people know how they feel about each other, but nobody's willing to make the first move. Nobody's willing to pour their heart out to the other one. I feel like the Queen, whichever is your energy, whether you're the feminine leaning or the masculine leaning, you're represented here. I feel like the Queen is somebody who likes to write, or somebody who maybe has sent the king some sort of a letter or a note or a card, or maybe you've written something to them. It feels like somebody is ready to maybe pour out how they feel about this person, because this person looks like they're ready to pour out this cup, but there is a heart on this card here. So whichever one you are, I feel like this feminine energy, the feminine leaning energy, is somebody who probably likes to writes cards. That's maybe how they show that their gratitude to other people. I feel like this has been going on for a while. I feel like nobody is willing to make the first move here. But there are two people who belong together who are not necessarily together at this time. Tell me about the Eight of Swords and the tribe, please. It might be because you don't want to be part of their tribe, or they don't want to be part of yours. It could be that. We've got the Star. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. And we've got the Mistletoe, or the Lovers. This deck is the Yuletide Tarot. It's the one that I'm using. So we have the Star. I feel like you are up in your head about feelings. And it feels like you're hiding in the Moon energy here. That's what it feels like. That the Star is here saying that I just need time to heal my mind. It feels like because of card 17 being here twice, it feels like because 16 comes before 17, that maybe you've gone through some sort of a major tower. And it feels like that you are now just coming to a place where you're starting to feel more hopeful, where you are working on yourself. It's about mastering something, the Eight of Pentacles. This particular person is mastering wrapping of gifts. But I feel like you're really good at something, or you're trying to master this healing energy, because I think that you know that there is a soulmate connection here. I think that you know that. I have a feeling that maybe you two have kissed before. It doesn't feel like anything got very deep, because I feel like you ran off to the crab shell with the Moon energy. But I feel like there has been, a special kind of touch, or one reaching out for the other. It feels like we're reaching out for each other emotionally or energetically is what it feels like. Tell me when there's going to be justice here. I feel like right now you're taking time out, but it does feel like you do want to bring things together here, or the universe does. The universe is trying to get you two to come back together again here. Got the Page of Pentacles. There is still something here. There is a little bit of something here. A little bit of feelings. A little bit of energy that keeps going back and forth. Now we have the Page of Cups. This is a really good connection. I feel like you know this person. I feel like this is somebody that you have had fun times with before. The Three of Cups is here. So we have a lot of cups energy, right? I feel like this is somebody that you know, somebody that I feel that you want to reunite with, or someone maybe you've had a few drinks with. I feel like you get along with them really well. I don't feel like there's any animosity here. It feels like two people really like each other, but nobody's willing to tell the other one that. I feel like the universe is trying to bring justice or restore something within this connection. And the Page of Pentacles tells me that it might come with some sort of a note. Somebody might drop a note in the other one's mailbox because the Page of Pentacles is here and is a messenger in the 3D. So it feels like this has been this way for a long time, possibly years, because when the Knight of Pentacles gets involved, it can be absolutely years, maybe even 2 years, maybe even 10 years for some of you. Maybe this is a person who you have feelings for and they have feelings for you and you know it and they know it, but nobody's willing to make the first move because somebody's scared to get hurt here. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, please, for Cancer. We have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. The Six of Swords. And we have the Page of Wands. I feel like you two still speak to each other. Maybe it's not on the daily, but I feel like you still have really good conversations. It feels like you're in touch with each other. You probably text each other. You consider each other friends. I feel like it's I feel like somebody here, and I think it's you, Cancer, that you feel that relationships are chaotic, that you're taking your time, you're moving slow, you're being patient, but I think at the same time, you're kind of impatient. You wish the other person would make the move. We've got the Four of Pentacles here, and it tells me that somebody's being very miserly with their time. So I don't know who it is, if it's you or if it's them, Cancer, but one of you, or maybe even both of you, are being very miserly with your time. You're not giving it to the other person. And I feel like somebody just maybe waits on your texts, or maybe you wait for them to text you. Could be that. But I feel like you're almost at the place where you're ready to make some sort of a change. Tell me about the Moon energy and the Observer, because I feel like it's like you're waiting for a moon phase. Like I feel like you're waiting for maybe the full moon to come on the 15th in Gemini, right? Where you're going to be releasing some things and then opening new doors, possibly, right? Ending some things so other things can begin. Tell me about the Moon energy and the Observer. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the, oh, wait. Now, because you can see how these all look the same, I thought I was dealing with the King. I'm not. I'm dealing with the Knight. The King just showed up. Look, I think that what's happening here is that we are mirroring each other, but somebody here is not on the same vibrational level as the Queen. That's what's going on. That's why we're parallel playing. Somebody here, take it as it resonates for you, my friend, whether it's your side or theirs. Somebody here is not quite at the level of the Queen. Here you are. After coming out of this Moon energy, here you are in this King of Cups energy. Feminine or masculine. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like you need to be alone with your thoughts by yourself in order to grow in your vibration. That's what it feels like. From the Knight to the King, where you are emotionally available, because the Knight sometimes is emotionally available. There is romantic feelings there, but sometimes they're emotionally available and sometimes they're not. And so I feel like this King of Cups is telling me that you have now grown from the Knight to the King energy here. And then we have the High Priestess. So this person, the Queen of Good Cheer, the Queen of Cups here, is somebody who's been quiet with you, waiting for you to come out of this Moon energy. I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you are feeling better, I want to say, at the end of all of this. Maybe following maybe the end of next week. But it feels like you are single, you're abundant, you're doing well, money is good, things are in balance. And I feel like you're going through some sort of a leveling up around, if it's not the end of next week, it might be around the full moon energy, which is the following week, right? It feels like this energy of the High Priestess here, this person is being quiet with you, not because they want to ignore you, but because they feel like you are within the self. This is Piscean energy. And so I feel like there's so much water here. There's the Page of Cups, right? Which is the beginning of some sort of emotional attachment here. And then we have the Queen, the King, and the Knight. We've got all of the court cards here that are water. So I feel like this is, and we've got the Moon energy as well, which is deep feelings, deep emotions, deep thoughts, very deep, right? And we've got full moon, full moon, full moon. We've got, yeah, no full moons here, but it looks like it does feel like it might happen around the full moon energy when this all finally comes together, when justice is finally served and something is being restored. I feel like it's the connection between you and this person. This person could be a love interest. They could be a brother or sister, a best friend, mother, father. Take it as it resonates. But we have the Three of Swords here. And I feel like the reason that we're not together right now is because there was some heartbreak or disappointment between these two. And coming out of this Three of Swords has been very confusing. Seven of Cups is here. So I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I'm going to go for now. And I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. And I'm out. See you later. Bye.